For your response to reading today, you're going to be responding to the book that we read, Rikki, Tikki, Tavi. This is a fantasy story, and fantasy features characters, places, or events that could not happen in the real world. But most fantasies do include details that could be real. I'm going to read page 39 to you, and while I'm reading, I want you to think about how the author interweaves reality with fantasy, and what parts could happen and which are fantasy. Rikki Tikki went down with her, and very few mongooses, however wise and old they may be, care to follow a cobra into its hole. It was dark in the hole, and Rikki Tikki never knew when it might widen and give Nagaina room to turn and strike at him. When the grass by the mouth of the hole stopped waving, Darzee said, "It is all over with Rikki Tikki. We must sing his death song, for Nagaina will surely kill him underground." So he sang a very mournful song that he had just made up, and right at the saddest part, the grass quivered again, and Rikki Tikki dragged himself out of the hole, leg by leg, licking his whiskers. Rikki Tikki shook some of the dust out of his fur and sneezed. "It's all over," he said. "The snakes will never come out again." And the red ants that lived between the grass stems heard him and began to troop down to the hole to see if it had spoken the truth. For your activity today, you're going to be saying what is realistic and how it works in the story, and what is fantasy and how it works in the story. For a realistic example, it says a mongoose could kill a cobra. It works in the story by saying a real competition between two animals translates in fantasy to struggle between good and evil. You're going to do one more realistic example, and then two examples of the fantasy in this story and how it works in the story.